Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Abandoned Places Around the World.
Rotten through bodies and falling apart seats, the junk that is put up for auctions. There are classic and antique car types, but still a category as fossilized has not yet been invented, although we think it should exist because they are increasingly appearing at auctions and someone even buys them. BMW 2002. This BMW 2002 has been rotting for a long time in the backyard of an East Sussex house. No one knows when exactly the car parked in its eternal parking lot. At first, it simply grew into English soil with its wheels. Then the body rotted through and folded in half. For some reason, the old BMW was not taken to a landfill, was not handed over to scrap metal, and no one cared about it until recently, until some archaeologist whipped off a thick layer of dust from the number plate. Then it was discovered that the car was one of the very first 2002 series of 1968, with body number 421 of the E10 series. Well, a very little of what was left of it. The remains were dug up and put up on eBay for about $400, but there were not many people who wanted to buy this car. There was only one bid, but at least it was. Volkswagen T1. The frame of this Volkswagen T1 was found somewhere in the Canadian forest. Once upon a time, it worked in the service department of the Canadian telephony company Bell, and then, judging by the inscription on the sides, it served as a mobile sausage shop. The car is 1959, so it does not represent any historical value. The first generation of transporters was produced from 1950 to 1966. There are no unique stories associated with it either. It was an ordinary workhorse. I don't know what the seller was counting on when he was putting this junk up for auction for 2,600 Canadian dollars and offering an instant payback for 3,380. There was not a single bid, which is not surprising. So the seller has to wait a little bit, maybe another 50 years. Perhaps then the luck will smile at him and a fully rusted body without the frame and motor will come in handy for someone. And in the end, a real madness. They want $90,000 for this. We are sure you have been seeing this type of seat in landfills near garage societies. Not specifically these from the earliest Chevrolet Corvette, but similar ones from other cars in the same condition. We came across something similar many times. They lie there and no one takes them even for free. But here is a different story. The falling apart, half-decayed seats turned out to be from 1953 Corvette, running prototype, and someone would probably think of a familiar terms like this is a retro car or you can't buy this anymore. But there were no people who wanted to give money to the seller of torn seats, and it is unlikely that anyone will want them even for a much lower price. Don't forget to subscribe and like it. Thanks for sharing and bye bye.